Okay, so we had a question yesterday about how to get rid of background in images so that you can use them in a flip chart. And I found an online in the browser free service that'll do this for a lot of the clip art that you might find. So I'm going to walk you through it here. Um, I'm on a website. I've done a Google search for Broncos, and I'm going to go to Images, and we're going to look at this logo here. I'm going to right click on it and save image as, and I'll just call it Bronco head. And then I'll just save it to the desktop. Now what I want to do is I want to go to pixlr.com, and that's pixlr.com. You'll know you're in the right place when you see it, this picture here. And you want Pixlr Editor, so you can just click that right there. This is pretty slick. So I have this image, so I'm going to open image from computer. And it, takes me out to my computer, and I'm going to find that Bronco head. There it is. Double click to open it. Now the tool that you want is the magic wand, and that's it right here. So you're going to click it. Now the interesting thing about this image is that there are places where the blue or the orange go right to the edge, so the white is not contiguous, but you can hold down your shift and your control key, and that will allow you to select all of the white space. So you click in each little space. So now all of the white space is selected, but right now that's the white space selected and the head not selected, and you want to invert that. So you're going to go to Edit, and you're going to choose Invert Selection. And now you can see the little dancing ants are sitting around the Bronco head, not around the border. And so now I'm going to go to Edit and Copy. And let's see, Image, no, File, New Image. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a name, Bronco head transparent, and it'll default to the size that you had already, so leave that there. But this is really important. You want to, one, create the image from the clipboard, so remember you just copied it, so it's sitting in your computer's clipboard, and you want it to be transparent, so you have to select both of those, say OK. And now what you have is the Bronco head, but on a transparent background. Now you may, depending on your image, it may be necessary for you to clean up the image, depending on how clean the art is. Like if there were shadows or things like that, the magic wand may not have selected them. But you have an eraser here, and you can use the eraser to come over and erase anything that you need to. You can adjust the eraser up here, so brush size, you can make it much smaller. Right now it's on 50. Now I've set it to 5. So when I come over, you can see the circle is much smaller from what I'll be erasing. But this one looks pretty clean. So I'm just going to say File, and I'm going to say Save. And you'll notice now it's not transparent, and that's because JPEG does not support transparent images, but PNG does. So select it as a PNG and say OK. And it comes up and it says, where do you want to save it? I'm just going to save it to my desktop and say Save. And what you have now is that transparent image. I'll just say no to that. Yeah, that transparent image that you can put in a flip chart. So I'm going to open up Active Inspire. And I'll make this smaller so you can see what I'm doing. Hang on one second. There we go. So there's my flip chart. I'll go ahead and make a background, say this blue color right here. And then Insert Media. And I'm going to find that Bronco head transparent. And check it out. Now I have a transparent head. Now you can see a little bit of the stuff I could have cleaned up with the eraser. But it's not a bad option, and it gets rid of the huge tacky white box. And that's a good thing. So there you go. That's how you can get rid of it for free and pretty easy.